Hi everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. And it is time to take on Ruby Weapon. I did a bit of altering of my materia, knocked out Yuffie and Cid. Master Summon with HP Absorb, Knight of the Round with MP Absorb, Mime and HP Absorb, Final Attack and Phoenix, W Summon, W Item, HP Plus and Magic Plus. And I think that's all I'm going to need. Tell you what though, I should probably, I don't know if it's going to make any difference, should put Sadness on him as well. That's an idea. Okay. Ruby Weapon is definitely harder than Emerald. Oh, it's a big thing, who would have guessed? Right, so because two of my characters are knocked out, he's going to use his tentacles underground. So I'm going to first up double hero drink myself. I don't know how many of those I need, if any really. Probably helps though. Ruby Flame, that's good. He's got the fire amulet on. So I'm going to use Dazes and hero drink. Okay, W Summon, I'm going to use 2 Knights of the Round. I was thinking of using Hades, a Knight of the Round, but he's paralysed with the Dazes right now. So I think what I'm going to do... Oh man, that's doing max damage as well. Yeah, this could take a while. I've got to do this a whole bunch of times. And I've got I think I've got MP. Do I have MP Absorb with Knight of the Round? Is that right? But yeah, it's much faster to use Dazes to paralyze him than it is to use Hades. But Hades is generally safer because you don't have to. You only have to do like one action, like per turn. With this, you have to alternate between like using Dazes and using Knight of the Round. But W summoning Knight of the Round is really nice. So let's see how much I heal / recover MP by. Oh, a lot! Was that like 1,000 MP I recovered? Oh, right, so he's unparalysed now. So he's going to counterattack with Ultima. But I'm curious like how much HP Absorb heals me relative to how much Ultima hurts me. Man, that's a lot of damage. I'm doing max damage each hit. Okay, Ultima time. So hopefully this doesn't hurt much. 3,000. That's alright. That's okay. Ruby Flame, that's going to heal me as well. You know what? I think I'm alright with this. I think this is okay. Because I'm going to use this twice, and each time I'm going to heal up. Like 1,000, 2,000 or so. And he's going to hit me for 3,000 as a counter attack. I think does the counter attack work each time? So it might actually be, I might actually need to use some items like a mega elixir and some dages or something. Because I think the rate of being hurt does actually counteract. If that's the case, if he counters this one before I got my other one out. Okay, yeah. So, Ultima. I'll have to wait and see. So, Ultima, just over 3,000. Now, hopefully this Knight of the Round will heal me. I mean, I can't really see, because the healing of the HP absorb and the MP absorb, the numbers overlap, so I can't really see. But if I heal, if I heal 3,000, I'm sorted. Otherwise, I'm still in a good position. Just need to rearrange a few things. But yeah, Sage and Yuffie aren't going to get any experience from this if they don't come back to life at some point. I don't think they will. Okay, now let's see. I want to see how much I heal by. That's all of it. That's all of it back. So I honestly think I just keep miming. Oh, they do hurt me as well. Let's hero drink and dazes you. Oh, mega elixir and dazes, I mean, not hero drink. That's okay. Gives me a little bit more time. And now I can W summon Knight of the Round. See, it would usually cost 500 MP to use it twice, but I'm gaining MP through MP absorb much faster than I'm spending it. Man, I did not expect this to be so easy. See, that's the thing. These things are so hard. They're mega hard, and I'm not making it look hard. Now, that's not me saying like, oh, I'm so good at this game. That's not me saying that at all. But it really is the case for some Final Fantasy games. For some Final Fantasy games, 7 is one example, 10 is another example. 8? Yes, I would say 8. Not 9, definitely not 9. But for some of them, it's just a case of, as long as you've got the right setup and you know exactly what you're doing, they go from super challenging to just an automated process. Which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You know, puzzles are nice. And there are ways to defeat these things without doing as much grinding and leveling as what I have done, and with the particular things that I have been doing that for. I do wonder how much HP this has though. I know it's a lot. 800,000 apparently. So that's 80 hits of each of these. Or rather 81. Each of these does 13. So honestly, not that much more. It's less than 10. Okay, so he's back. He's awake now. Data's on you and Mega Elixir. And W summon 2 Knights of the Round. So if these do 13 hits, there's 130 each. So he should be dead soon. I think this one or the next one will be the final straw. Okay, I reckon he'll be dead now. Yes! Okay then. Oh my goodness. That was... I was so over-prepared. Anyway, I get a lot of experience. I get the Desert Rose. Okay then. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go and give that Desert Rose to our friend here, the Calm Traveller. And we're going to see what prize he's got waiting for us. What am I doing? This isn't Calm. This is the Chocobo stable. Why did I come here? Why did my instinct lead me to the Chocobo stable? Oh, I don't know. Interesting. Why was I thinking about Chocobos for some reason? Oh, I guess we'll never know. Hey, Calm Traveller, we've got you that other thing. See, he's travelled a lot, he's managed to get all the Master Materia, but he's not managed to defeat the weapons. Yeah. The Chocobo? Would you look at that? He had a gold Chocobo all along. And now he's like, I'm done. Now I've got everything I need. So he has a gold Chocobo. He has a... Yeah. Stable's full. Okay. So, yeah, if you defeat Ruby Weapon, you get a gold Chocobo. So the game's basically saying, like, you didn't need to do all that breeding and everything, but, I mean, that would mean you'd have to defeat Ruby Weapon without Knight of the Round. Which, I mean, you can do it. You can do it with, like, say, you could have, like, Bahamut Zero. You could basically do exactly what I did there with Bahamut Zero, and then you wouldn't have to do any of the Chocobo breeding. That's something to think about. That is something to think about, isn't it? So, yeah, I mean, how did he manage to get his hands on the Master Materia and a Gold Chocobo? I mean, maybe he defeated Ruby Weapon and Emerald Weapon, and that's how he got those, like how I did, huh? That's how logic works. That's how I got them, so maybe that's how he got them. Okay. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was so mentally prepared for a tougher fight against those weapons. It's been a long time since I've played this game. It has been a good while. But yeah, that's everything. Okay. So let's arrange my equipment, not for anything other than like the end of the game. So, here's what I'm wanting to do. Cloud, you can have a mastered double cut. You can also have three pairs of Mime and Counter. So that's nice. Let's give you cover. Yeah, how does cover sound? I like the sound of cover. Hey, let's give you XP plus or Gil plus. Luck plus, HP plus. Let's give you enemy skill. Look, there's my 4 mastered copies of enemy skill. I would like to give, I'll give one of my master counters, mime counters to Yuffie here. Counter and mime. Okay. I'll give a mime to Sid as well. They can also have, you can have an enemy skill. Yuffie, you can have another enemy skill. Anything I can do with Master Magic? Maybe Quadra Magic on it. I honestly think I'm pretty sorted. Quadra Magic and Master Magic. Tell you what, Quadra Magic and Master Magic. Another Master Magic with an all. Or I could just give, no, hold on. Give you another, I could just give you a Mega Roll. I don't need to use the alls. Just give you my Mega Roll. Everyone can do with a Magic Plus. And a HP Plus, I guess. MP Plus, yeah. Master Summon, no. New W item. I mean, I am so much above and beyond what I need. So far above and beyond anything that I need here. So anything I add here is just a case of... like, just for the sake of it, really. You can have an Ultima. Does that take down your MP? Oh no, puts it up. Cloud, you can have this final the speed plus there. That's fine. Everything else is pretty useless. Although I suppose Cloud could have long range. Yeah, take off MP plus. I'll give you long range. I've just overpowered my characters. Okay, let's take off the Precious Watch. You know what? I should put the Zedric on, to be honest. I'm not really putting much material on, am I? That's fine. That is perfectly fine. My enemy skill. MP plus, HP plus. Yep. No, all this is pretty useless now, I think. Maybe put on HP absorb with Mime. And why have you got a Mega Roll on? Oh, it's Yuffie that needs the Ultima. Why have you got Ultima on? You've got Master Magic. Let's give you a Mega Roll. Quadra Magic with Master Magic and a Mega Roll. Okay. Man, I am so... yeah, okay. I'm done. I'm sorted. Okay, back into the Northern Crater we go. I'm not going to bother doing the whole exit, sneak attack exit setup because, I mean, it's very, like, I sort of tried to time this right so that the recordings would be like certain lengths or whatever, and I severely undershot or overestimated how long Ruby was going to take, and Emerald too. So I'm kind of a bit off, so it might make it a little bit uneven, and I don't want it to be, so I'm just going to go in, I'm just going to fight the enemies, just trounce them, and just go from there, I guess. You know what I might do, actually? Where is it? Okay. What I might do is I might just, I've got a bit of time, might just go to level 99. One, because it fills in the time and it makes it a bit even, but also, being level 99 does make the final boss a bit harder, so I might as well show it, I suppose. I mean, I've got nothing else to do. You could probably do with HP plus. Oh yeah, I've got to deal with this now. Uh-huh. Alright. Man, I tell you, the amount of power I would unleash if I'd had a turn already. The 4X cut is interesting with how it's animated because that first enemy didn't die after the first hit, even though it was max damage. Am I going the right way here? Even though it was max damage. But the second enemy did. Like after one hit. And then it took until all the attacks were dealt for the final enemy to die. So you can't, like, the game doesn't want you to interrupt the flow of it. Okay. Okay, now they're alive. Man, Cloud, you're too powerful. You're too cool for school. I mean, will I bother going to 99? Maybe. Yeah, for some reason Sephiroth is like the change of stats if you get to level 99. I don't know what the logic behind that is. Oh. I was going to say, why did that one not die? It's because he's countering something. It didn't work. Man, imagine they hit all of them. Imagine they hit all of them. I don't think I'm going to bother getting Cloud to 99. There's nothing special about it. There's no like completion. You know, I'm not going to get Kate Sith to 99, am I? So I'm really fussed about completion. Whoa. I don't have 20 of the master copies of the Master Magic, the Master Command and the Master Summon. I'm not a real completionist, am I? What do you mean I didn't steal 99 Ghost Hands? But I might do a little bit of fights just to fill in the time, I guess. I don't know, it depends. We'll see, but it's nice just to have a look, the final look at like this this place here. Just a nice Cloud. Why are you trying to mime? You weren't hit. Oh, Speed Plus leveled up. Okay. Oh, Cloud is covered. Oh yeah, because Cloud covered, that's why. That's why I was trying to counter. Never mind. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Okay, you're gonna make Cloud do 3 useless imitations? I mean, sure thing. Yeah, those guys, they don't give much, do they? They really don't. It really is the movers and the magic pots that you need. Now this is a Master Tombury, for example, which it isn't. Sid, do you not have an enemy skill equipped? I thought you did. Or maybe it's before I changed his armor. That works also. Should I get to level 99? I might do. I was going to say, oh, I like these, but not really. I'm trying to get experience right now. And of course, this is taking up time as well. Cloud dancing back and forth, doing the hokey cokey. You put your ultimate weapon in, your ultimate weapon out, in, out, shake it all about. Man, I like my team. Now that I'm not needing any more AP, I'm just an absolute powerhouse. And then Yuffie should be able to kill them in one hit. Just slash all them. Lovely. Doesn't that just look nice? Oh, a long range was born. Okay. Does Cloud even need long range? Like, his attack is doing max damage, I don't even know if it's necessary. Okay, tell you what, let's do it. Let's get Cloud to 99. We'll take off these counters though. Just because it's taking up loads more time. Okay, so 5 hits at max damage, kills a Master Tomberry. That's one way of getting Mega Elixirs, I suppose. How much experience do they give? Very little. I actually don't know if the whole Sephiroth thing depends on Cloud being 99 or your party being 99. I don't know. It's a very strange, weird thing. Also, if you use Knights of the Round on the boss before, I don't know. It is, like I say, it's very weird. I can't be bothered. Forget it. I'm not doing it. I keep going back and forth between am I going to do it, am I not? But no. No, I'm not going to. Man, how much money do I have? I'm just looking at my money there and I'm just thinking, that's huge, isn't it? 2 million. Oh, well, just below 3 million. Okay. So this is the end of the game. So I'm gonna have to cut this bit a bit short. I don't like doing that, but that's sometimes, especially when it gets to the end of the game or the end of a disc. In this case, that's kind of just how the cookie crumbles. I don't like doing it, but it's going to change some materia stuff here. So. I don't know if HP Absorb worked with mine. I really don't. Enemy skill. Can I have the Master Magic? Yeah, sure thing. Oh, Cloud. I do want your... Where are they? There they are. Counter, mime. Quadra Magic, Master Magic, yeah, I think this is all pretty irrelevant, I think I'm just so powerful at this point that this isn't really gonna matter much. Experience plus you can come off. It's gonna be preemptive, I suppose. Cloud's very first materia back in day, or rather Zack's. So yeah, I don't want to end this early. I feel really awkward ending it at like ending one episode at like 40 minutes. Like, it feels like too short. And I don't want to just do stuff just to fill out the time. But I think really what I should do is I should maybe spend a little bit of time before I go to the end. I might as well use this time to reflect a bit, and before we go to the final dungeon. What am I talking about? I'm in the final dungeon. I've been in here for hours. No, what I mean is, I think it's a good time to just talk through how I've been feeling about this playthrough, because I mean, I'll be honest, I've really enjoyed it. It's been, like, as of the recording right now, it's been 14 years, I think, since I last played this game. And the first time I played this game, I was 12. I just turned 12. It was a couple of months after I turned 12, I think. My 12th birthday was when I got Final Fantasy VIII, and this came soon afterwards, because in my mind it was like, oh my god, Final Fantasy VIII is so amazing, here's another Final Fantasy game, I've got to have it. That was my thinking. And so that was when I was 12. But the gap between now and last time I played has been 14 years, so it's been the biggest gap that I've ever experienced without playing Final Fantasy VII. Now, I did play it. I did play through it when it came out on PS4, but I did that just for the trophies, and I had all the all the boosters on and everything, and so I just put those on and just blitzed through it and got the platinum like in a few days. I don't count that as a playthrough. That was like 10 years ago or so. But no, I don't count that. But this is my first like proper playthrough since that time when I played it 12 years ago. And it's kind of amazing like how much the game sticks with me, like how much I remember. Like I remember where like all the materia are. I do check, like I have been checking up like a guide just to make sure that I haven't forgotten anything. And it's kind of amazing in a way how much I remember in those regards. But I also forget just a whole bunch of random things. Just like, who do I talk to progress the story? And I'll just wander off, or I'll go in the wrong direction or something. Or how do I trigger this event? Just little things like that. They're the things that I've been forgetting. And I've made many what's the term? Like just like silly errors, I guess. Just like forgetting that things aren't equipped and all that. But what really stands out about this playthrough more than the others is that I think since learning the game more, I'm learning like how useful some things like enemy skill is. I always knew it was really good, but I'm learning like how useful enemy skill is, and just like if you know where to get the enemy skills, you can do so much. It's incredible, and so much of what I've been equipping materia-wise has just been like to boost my stats. Like, okay, you're using magic, stick a bunch of summons on you. Whereas when I was a kid, it would have been, I'd have been really careful with it. I'd be like, oh, I want to make sure that you've got access to ice magic. And then it's like, well, that's really not necessary. Yeah, and so it's like I'm learning to sort of bypass, or I have learned to bypass, those moments. And it's interesting also because when you're young and you play something like this for the first time, you do want to experiment. You want to make sure that you've got everything right. You want to like really think about maximizing everything. So for example, things like materia slots. When I was younger, like that was the most important thing. Like, oh, if I can have something with materia slots on that, like, forget about defense or attack or stats or anything like that. I need the materia slots. And now, playing through it now, it's sort of like, I don't really need to bother with that. But I think also the stories hit me a bit harder as well. Some moments throughout the game I've been feeling like quite intense, where it's like I always appreciated them for what they were, but moments like back near the start when you hear from Elmira her story about her husband, and when she found Aerith at the train station, like moments like that, I find they're having a bit of a bigger impact on me, where I don't know, it's not like as a kid I don't think I appreciated them or anything like that, but I don't know, I think also because I'm commentating over it as well, so like I'm like talking about things, and it's probably no secret that I struggle to comment on story. There are many moments where I'm just like watching it and I might say like the odd comment every now and then, but I find it very difficult to really keep up with and comment on exactly what's going on. But as for the actual process of playing through this, I've actually gone through this much quicker than I thought I would, and it's amazing how much I've actually gone through in such a short period of time. And I am really happy with the results of how it's gone, and I am really happy to. I'll tell you though, I am really happy to finally get it done with, because all that's left is to go down here, defeat Sephiroth, and that'll be it. And so it's been quite a blast from the past in a way. It's strange because I always felt like some games I don't feel like my memory of them is tied up in nostalgia, because some games sort of have this ever presence. So I don't really feel like I lose them. Like I don't lose the memory. Like they're all like the memory's always there. And you know, like you have those moments where it's like, oh, remember this game, it was so good. But with Final Fantasy games, that was never really the case. They've always just sort of stuck with me, and I've always been like constantly like aware of them, and I've never felt like I've gone like a long time without them. Even if not playing them, I've just like being aware and thinking about them and stuff over time. And then playing this now, it's kind of like, yeah, it has been a while. It has been a while, and I do feel like it is kind of reflective to think about that time when I was 12 and I was playing through this game for the first time, and how when I first played this game, it took me ages. I got stuck on the bit at Sector 5 just before the wall market because I couldn't see that beam that you had to run across. Got stuck at Junon because I didn't see the staircase to go down where Priscilla and the dolphin were. And so between starting this game, I had completed several other Final Fantasies. I think I completed 8, 9, 10, and then I went to 4, 5 and 6, and then finally I came back to this one and completed it. So it took me a long time as compared to the others. But yeah. Anyway, this is something that I should really be talking about during the end credits, isn't it? But I think now's a good time to speak about these things, now that we're just about near the end. But yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll just save this here, and then we'll continue on next time. Yeah, because I'll be honest, I really, really do not like the idea of cutting an episode short. I want them to be roughly similar lengths, and I find it, I don't know, I don't want to say like, oh, it's OCD, because, it's not like literally OCD, but it is a thing that I'm just very weary about, I guess. But yeah, that's fine, whatever. But next time, we'll be going down there and we'll be taking on Sephiroth. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.